Your dad.
Wait, hey there. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. Of course, it has to start with me.
Hello, Paul. There we go, that's a good intro to the vlog.
Yes people, welcome back to Brendan Pearson Fitness. Of course Lola had to start another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be an interesting one. We have got the Great North Run tomorrow and I'm doing it in this fantastic thing. If you probably haven't already seen, I'm doing the Great North Run half marathon with a 10 kilogram weighted vest. That's going to be tomorrow, 11 o'clock. And tonight, all you're going to be seeing is plenty of carbs, been feeling today, getting plenty of food in, just preparations for tomorrow. I'll run through a little bit about nutrition, I'll run through a little bit about how I've been prepping for it. But yeah, I'll walk through a little bit how I'm preparing for it, how the prep's been, which hasn't really been ideal. And yeah, then we'll take you through the day. I'll obviously just film stuff on my phone when I'm running, if I can remember, and if I will survive, because at the minute it is 27 degrees in England, which, if you're not from England, is bloody hot. That's Celsius, not Fahrenheit. But preparations have begun. If I take you upstairs, preparations have begun. We have got makeshift ice bath on the go. A little bit of a hack for you. Freeze some water bottles, put them in the freezer, obviously like drink the water first, then fill them up with tap water, and then freeze them, and use that as ice rather than, put a light on, rather than wasting loads of money on spending money on ice. So yeah, preparations for today, just did a little bit of a 20-minute recovery bike this morning, and did 20 minutes mobility. We're being out, walk the dog, usual day, and I'm just gonna get an ice bath and a nice hot shower, just trying to chill out. I'm trying not to overcomplicate things. I think that's one thing that people do, is they overcomplicate things when it comes to race days. But yeah, now I'm not waffling, I'm gonna get a cold bath, and we'll catch you when I get some food in me. Right, ice bath and hot shower done. That sorts the legs out completely. I think I'm gonna do that before every single race, especially if I end up doing like a broad one like Malaga, because my legs felt horrendously heavy before I did that. Just wanted to quickly show you the vest I'm gonna be wearing. Obviously, I'm gonna have the weighted vest on top of it because I'm doing it for charity. I'm doing it for the If You Care Share charity. I don't know when this video will be going out, but it'll probably be too late to donate. But they are a brilliant mental health suicide prevention charity. The family, well, Matthew, who was one of my clients, their family kind of set it up because Matthew's brother sadly took his own life a few years ago. Some of the work they've done over the years, they do a lot of work with not just obviously mental health, suicide prevention, but they're working with football teams as well to help obviously the mental health side of things there. Just raise awareness for things. But their campaign this year is Ask Me Why. So why am I doing this? It's because fitness and training and having that structure and routine has been one of the things that has kept this in a good place when things could have went other ways. So that's the reason I'm doing this, and I'm just going to show that pushing yourself physically and mentally through some tough bout of exercise, like doing a half marathon with a weighted vest, like doing a high rocks, all them sort of things can massively help that mental health. And I think if anybody, there is a lot of people who have struggled with things in the past, mentally, whether they've had trauma in their life. Like for example, John Wynn, they're one of the high rocks athletes who I've done a podcast with, which I'll tag up here. He was a drug addict, went through rehab a number of times, but now he's put fitness as, he's based his life around fitness, and obviously he's, I think he's third, well, he came 5th in the world, I think it was. Something like that. Well, he should have came 3rd in the world at the High Rocks World Championships, but he did an extra lap. So that's just a prime example of what fitness and training can do for your physical and mental health. So yeah, that's my reason why. There's their campaign. I'm going to pop to the tent afterwards, after the race tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be wearing. And then what else am I wearing? Because people like seeing this sort of stuff. I've got the 24/7 shorts, probably the best run shorts in general. I know they're quite expensive, but good thing about them is if you're running with gels, which I'm going to do this in High Rocks as well, they actually have a little pocket on the inside where you can put your gels or whatever. So I'm going to be running with 3 gels. Might not use them all, it just depends how I'm feeling on the day. But you can also put your phone in there and run with your phone in your pocket if you're worried about losing it. So because I don't have a Garmin or anything, so I'm going to be tracking my run on my Strava. Nothing else fancy, just wearing some cycle shorts, Under Armour ones. You don't want to get any chafing when you're running, because that is not good if you've got big thighs. Shoes, right, we'll take you downstairs, we'll look at shoes, because I've got some new running shoes, which you might be excited to see. The shoes, these bad boys, Saucony Endorphin Pro 3s. Now, recently got these, because, well, I wanted some new High Rock shoes, and I wanted to try the carbon fibre plate that all these pro athletes are using. So what I did try the Puma Nitro, I forget how to say it, Devonate or whatever it's called. You know what I'm trying. The one that Hunter McIntyre wears. I tried them. However, they reminded me of wearing Nike Mercurials, which are very, very, very narrow. And I've rolled my ankle too many times playing football in Nike Mercurials, so I instantly had a bad feeling about them. So they're a little bit too narrow. However, these are quite a nice fit and they don't feel too narrow. And they're not too unstable for doing squats, lunges and stuff in. So I'm going to be running these. The most run I've done in these is probably only 12.5, 13k, because I haven't been running a lot recently due to some severe plantar fasciitis / Achilles tendonitis. I don't really know which one it is. So running hasn't been great. However, I'm going to see how these hold up. And they're very nice. I'm a bit out there for going colour based like this for me, but I quite like them. So next thing is nutrition, which I've got a little stack down here. Don't look at that branding. The only reason that I'm using my protein stuff is because Optimum Nutrition don't have a carb powder like this. But this is what I'm going to be running supplementation wise. Again, don't go too crazy with supplementation, especially if it's your first race. Kind of just stick to whatever you've been doing in training. Don't add anything new into your routine that you haven't tried before. So when I was doing my long runs, I was getting used to different gels, trying different ones, and this is kind of what I'm going to go for. So nutrition wise, morning of, hydration is going to be important. I don't like drinking loads of water before I run because I need a wee quite easily, but what I am going to do is I'm going to be putting some hydration tablets in my water. These are just high five ones that I got off Amazon. I did run out of Builder, so Hunter McIntyre just sponsored me because I need more Builder because I went through that way too quick. But Builder is just an electrolyte amino acid, and I think it's got citrulline, it's got something else in it as well, taurine, I'm going to be what's in it. Yeah, just an electrolyte supplement, but we're just going to use this. I think these have 250 milligrams of sodium, 9 grams of calcium, 70 grams of potassium, and 56 grams of magnesium. This will help you hopefully help prevent cramping. All these electrolytes are there to help your muscles function. Your muscles need these electrolytes to contract. That's why people cramp, either because of weakness in the muscle or because they're deficient in electrolytes, so the muscle goes into spasm. So I'll probably have 2 of these in about probably just 500 ml of water, because I don't want to drink loads and loads of water in the morning. The electrolytes are going to be the most important thing. I probably will have a little bit more water in the morning because we race at 11 o'clock, so I'll be having some of that. I'll probably put a little bit of extra pink salt in as well, just to make sure, because it is very hot at the minute. It's very hot and humid, and I'm wearing that vest, so I'm going to be sweating a lot. And I've run in the past with that vest on. It's very sweaty. I'll probably stick 30 grams of slick dextrin, which is literally just a really easily digestible carb. I'll probably sip on that in the water, just to get some fast acting carbs in me before the race. Again, I'm going to be conscious about how much water I'm drinking, whether I finish the whole 30 grams of carbs in the water, but don't know, we'll see. Next thing, this is a potential. I haven't decided if I'm going to have this yet. Optimum Nutrition, if it lets me focus. Pre-workout, just again, I've took the day off caffeine, so I didn't have caffeine today. It's also got a bit of beta-alanine, which is going to help prevent any sort of lactic build-up in your muscles when you are running. A few other things in there as well, but it's a good little pre-workout, so I'm debating having this at the start line. If not, I'll probably just have like a double espresso or something along them lines before I start. I don't like drinking pre-workouts in like a big amount of water, again, more liquid, so this little shot is perfect. It's got 175 milligrams of caffeine in, so it's like a double espresso. Anyway, that's not a supplement, that's Vaseline. That's just going to be going on my neck, because this is what the weighted vest does when you run too far. So Vaseline gels, got 3 different types of gels here. This is kind of like just the standard, like literally just carb one, so it's literally just 23 grams of carbs, and the taste tastes quite nice, high five, berry flavour. That'll just be, again, if I'm feeling like I need a little bit of an energy boost, I will have this. I'll probably have one every half an hour. If I don't feel like I need one, I'll probably won't have one. But after about 60 minutes, you've pretty much not completely depleted your muscle glycogen stores, but you're getting pretty close after about 60-70 minutes. So because I'm going to be running for I'm aiming for about an hour and 45 to an hour and 50, I'm probably going to utilise this at around the 30 to 45 minute mark. Got an SIS one. This is good because it's got electrolytes in, again, because it's going to be hot. I'm going to probably use that one when we get about halfway through. And then if I feel like I need a bit of extra boost, got some caffeine. I mean, it's only 40 milligrams of caffeine. It's literally the same energy gel as that, but with caffeine in it. Apart from that, got my MyZone to track my heart rate. Probably going to use headphones. I'm old fashioned and have wired ones. That's really old school. If Hunter McIntyre does it, then I can do it. I might listen to a podcast, but I feel like the atmosphere is going to be quite good. Apart from that, I've packed spare boxes just in case the worst happens, and I'm gonna hopefully not kill myself. Plan is, to reverse negative split it. So start off steady, which I think will naturally happen with the crowds. Probably stick at like a 5:30 kilometer pace, then build up to the point where we're holding around a 5-minute kilometer pace. Last 4k, just send it and just pray for the best. That's gonna be the plan anyway. I'll be tracking my heart rate and stuff, and it might change on the day depending on how hot it is and how tired I am. But carb loading is a big thing with running. Everyone always talks about that. I haven't really done anything too crazy. I pretty much ate the similar amount of calories that I would normally have on a normal day of training, which is about 4,500 to 5,000 calories. But because obviously I'm not really training, I've only done a little 20-minute bike this morning. That almost naturally carb loads me. I will have a little bit of extra stuff, so I've had like 3 bagels today. I've had a little bit of saurine, but my carbohydrates will probably be anywhere between 550 to 600 grams of carbohydrates. I'm going to get a big meal in. Again, protein's not really a massive issue, so I'll get about 200 grams of protein. Trying to keep the fats relatively reasonable, so about 80 to 90 grams. Yeah, but you don't need to stress too much about things. Fats, I would say probably 1 gram per kilogram of body weight the day before, so I'm about 95 kilograms, so around 90 grams of fat. Carbohydrates, probably about 5 to 6, maybe 7 times your body weight in kilograms. And protein, just 1 gram per kilogram is fine. That'll tick the boxes. It's all about the carbs really when it comes to this sort of stuff. Your heart rate's going to be in that sort of threshold zone, so that's what you want to be fueling. Try to think if there's anything else that I need to have. Got chicken, chips and gravy for tea, plenty salt. Oh, final thing, training. Obviously normally people do taper for this sort of thing. I haven't really tapered too much. I did a relatively tough session yesterday. So during a 40-minute erg session, which was 10 rounds of 500 meter ski, 500 meter row, so it was about 37 minutes. Then I did a little bit of upper body deadlifts, some sled practice, just to get some sled work in yesterday, and then today's been super chilled. So I'm kind of a little bit rested, but yeah, just looking forward to the day. I'll take you along. I'll waffle way too much in these videos. They're going to end up being 45 minutes long again. No, gonna get a good night's sleep, and we'll catch us in the morning. Right, good morning people. It's race day. Done our mobility. We are feeling loose and ready to run. Got our breakfast here. We're having this about 3 hours out. It's the breakfast that I've always had, pretty much pre-workout all the time. 100 grams of oats, 50 grams of optimum nutrition whey protein, 100 grams of berries, banana, 20 grams of peanut butter, some honey, cinnamon, and a little bit of salt. But yeah, keep the nutrition the same. Carbs, a little bit of fat, a little bit of protein, just whatever you are used to. Carbs are going to be the main thing, but you've already carb loaded, so the breakfast is just about fueling yourself to feel good, really. But 3 hours out, because you want to make sure it's digested properly, and yeah, make sure you get everything you need to out your system before you start the race. So hydration, already got 2 hydration tablets in there. Apart from that, nothing else really to report. You need to put some sun cream on, because I think it's going to be warm, but it's very misty and foggy at the minute, but that normally means it's going to be a nice day when it's like that in England. Always starts off a bit miserable, and we'll catch you when we're en route to Newcastle. Firstly, before we do head off, I'm going to have to show you my post-workout snack stash, which is going to be waiting for me. Look at this. Got some Aldi races, which I've never had, that like Snickers, Reese's Pieces. Thank you for my client Helen for these, and then also when I've got in, got more Reese's Pieces. Because if you don't really know, Reese's Pieces are just bueno. Some protein, white chocolate shake, 2 bananas, plenty of Haribos, get some sugars in, because we are not making the same mistake we made in Manchester for the High Rocks World Championships, and didn't eat anything afterwards, and I had a massive drop in blood sugar and nearly passed out, and yeah, it wasn't a fun experience. And some hydration. But yeah, it's just going to be get as much food in as possible. Right, I'm going to get ready. Lola's been walked. It's time to go and run a bloody half marathon. Let's go. Bloody hot one. Look at the side we're joining with.
Hey yo.
Hello, it's got
Hey, yo.
coffee. Mum and Dad are here.
Hello, mum.
So I'm here trying to have a nap in the sun, and Bryony says that I need to go. Oh, time to get up. Get out of here. So what's needed to be done? Nice little bit of grass on the camera there. You like?
Huh?
Lovely.
Sorted?
So,
You're very close, Brendan. There.
bye bye. See you on the other side. Right, let's go.
Turbo Farah!
That was nice. Three miles in, feeling pretty good. If you care, she asked me to do a little bit of a video just talking about why I do what I do. So they asked me why campaign for me. Fitness is very thin up there. Whenever anybody's going through anything tough mentally and you're struggling with things, fitness is going to be there as an outlet, as an escape, give you structure in life. Yeah, just keeps me going. So that's my reason why. Let's go.
Baby's en route.
No, I don't think I had 3 gels.
There you go, move out the way.
Yeah. I'll go to the cherry rum. Thank you. Hello, debrief on the race. That was the hardest thing I've ever done. Probably worse than a high rocks. I need to look at my average paces and stuff. But I think my heart rate was 180s for at least like 3/4 of it. Final time, 1 hour 45.22, considering it was absolutely roasting hot. And I haven't really ran with this, well, I took 3 routes. I'm pretty happy. Now I need to eat loads. We'll debrief and have a look at splits and stuff later on. I need some food, I need a beer, and we're going to wait for Cheeseby and Laura. We're going to go to the charity tent. It's a good buzz now it's done, but that is by far the hardest thing I've ever done. Cramming towards the end, I felt like I was going to die. So yeah, cheers to Harry Balls and Mrs. Keepers. Alright, adios. Look, it's in the vlog.
Yes,
He's made it.
Sorry.
Do you fancy doing it today, like?
No, I mean, I had a spare ticket to be fair.
Oh,
Listen to the body.
Get them represent stuff.
Listen to the body. Recovery
And I admit it was the worst thing I've ever done. Right, we're just heading over to the If You Care Share charity tent, and look how small this extra large top is, by the way. Does it make my guns look massive, babe? Does it make us look massive? Thanks. Cheers. I'm going to see what the crack is.
Yeah.
Right, this is my guy Matthew, one of the OG clients. With the podcast in the back.
Yeah, did the podcast.
One of the big boys at If You Care Share, doing some amazing work here. What time did you get?
156. I love it.
So much choice. We've worked hard, we're allowed to have one. Cheers. Tastes better when you burn it. Tastes better. Stood in the queue for the drinks, and this one goes. My back is absolutely killing wearing this backpack. What have you done today? What we've done is walk to a metro station, sit down, and then walk.
I didn't sit down. I stood on the horrible metro for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't just ran in a 10 kilo vest or anything. My back hurts. Shocking. Right, anyway, we're off to get a drink and wait for Cheeseby and Laura to cross the finish line.
Make your way around. Now we have our real show for you. We've had the
on, son! Go for it! Well done, Mum and Dad. Very proud of you. Mwah. There you go. Well done.
Buses are quite far away.
These look fresh. These actually look pretty fresh, to be fair.
I do not feel it in the slightest.
How more far away are you? Did you lap him or not?
You know what? He got the inside and I got the outside.
Yeah, that's what it was. He had the wind behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Take them, have as much as you want.
Right calf looks like it's about to go into cramp. It's not good.
There we go. Come. Hey, well, we all survived. What a day. And it's about to absolutely chuck it down with rain. But hey, lovely. It is about to absolutely lever it down. This is not going to go down well. Oh, great. It's like the upside down from bloody Stranger Things.
5 minutes later.
Current situation, hiding from the rain on a bus. We're going to have to brave it. Get wrapped up, Bryony. Ready for the rain. Oh, what a lovely day. Well, at least you two are prepared. Swag. Don't like this numpty. Right, let's go. Catch us when we're probably dry and on the metro. Well, it's a little bit wet in South Shields.
You've obviously abandoned it.
Jesus. Current update. The metros are flooded. We've been walking for 45 minutes, probably to an hour. Actually, I don't even know how long we've been walking. Very long time. The rain stopped. Brian's got popcorn. Apparently we've got another hour walk to the next metro station, which is open. We'll update you with any positive information. It's not ended very well, this. Step count's going to be close to 40k. Right, bye. You'd not be a happy bunny if you came back to your car and seen that, would you? We're on a bus. We're on a bus. We're on a bus. We're not moving, but we're on a bus. I've been wearing that weighted vest for 38,000 steps. This is what we're doing in the middle of town waiting for a bus. Right, you can rest now. That's actually really helped. Oh, I'm revitalised. Waiting for a bus. Gonna get home, get a shower, and get a McDonald's. This has officially been the longest day of my life. Cannot wait to be on that sofa with McDonald's after a hot shower. Oh my god. Bryony's not stopping. She's miles ahead. Nuggie! Come here then! Oh dear. Okay, roll over. You're not getting any. Oh, this feels fantastic. Hang on, sorry, the lighting's horrendous. Oh, that's way too bright. Apologies, the lighting is horrendous. Home, food, rubbish TV on, Lola.
Ooh.
And we're happy. Did you win?
Apple pie or fruit bar?
Fantastic, apple pie. I might do some sort of podcast video at some point. Get away from me, chips. Just debriefing the run, but it was a fish.
Small fries or a benchmark?
Bloody hell, she's winning everything. I forget it's Monopoly. Anyway, could you just finish me outro?
Sorry.
Official time, 1 hour 45, 22 minutes. My Strava half marathon time does say 1 hour 43, 50 seconds, so I'm going to say it's my half marathon time. But very happy. I'm going to eat McDonald's. Next thing is going to be, well, next thing, we're off to Ibiza in 10 days.
9 days.
9 days, so that'll be training, plenty of food, got a few things planned, got Ocean Beach planned, so that'll be a vlog, and then it will be High Rocks Birmingham in 6 weeks time, so that's what all the training's going to be going towards. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next vlog. Say bye. Bye. Say bye. What a day. I recommend anybody to do a marathon or a half marathon because it is a good buzz, the atmosphere is amazing, the great enough run's a great event. And it also transfers nicely over to your High Rocks training. I'd probably say your half marathon pace will probably be around your High Rocks run pace as well. Right, but my McDonald's is getting cold. See you in the next video.